All right, so before we get too far into this, guys, I'm gonna take a quick second here and just give a huge shout out to this upload's sponsor, Traction Concepts LS. Traction Concepts and I have been working diligently together over the last couple of years to not only provide, but to develop the perfect LSD conversion for your rear-wheel drive Audi, Allroad, C5, B5, B6, does not matter. Has been in the game for over 30 years doing this thing. They've got more hours on the clock than I have almost been alive. If you're looking for the maximum amount of grip that your car can potentially have on a factory differential setup without going and breaking the bank, consider Traction Concept, guys. They have hundreds of options over on tractionconcepts.com. You can use my promo code JackTrack10 to save 10% at checkout. While we're talking about LSD conversions, if you're looking to have your differential rebuild or service, jump over to RwdyAudi.com where we have a full selection of ship-a-diff services to not only install your Traction Concepts LSD, just give your rear end refresh. You know, we all need a new ceiling here once in a while in the back end department. But if you're looking for that added grip in your ride, definitely consider Traction Concepts. Once again, huge shout out to Traction Concepts for sponsoring not only this video, but our trip to South Dakota. So let's get back to it. Get this LSD installed into our brand new Allroad 2.7 liter T 6MT shop drift missile. You got it?
Yeah.
So this is
nice.
This is what I got handled.
All right, back to it.
No, it's not a
Oh, it's got the sauce. You say hi, Sparco? Hi. Oh, puppy. All right, guys, it is time that we get in gas. All right, South Dakota bound. You guys won't get a chance to do this, but for the after party who's curious, I don't know yet. I don't know who won, but we are giving away one. Oh, my nose itches. We are giving away one Traction Concepts LSD this round, and we're gonna mix it up. So we're gonna start it with $3.45 gas. We're gonna escalate to 89. When we get up to some of the northern states, we'll be able to see 91. So we're low-key, we're kind of throwing a wrench in this equation because in the story, if you follow along, you'll see that we just keep getting gas. I don't ever tell anybody what the price is, but I do tell them what grade I got. So if you did some basic math, you could kind of figure out what's going on here. It's all for fun and games. Anyway, let's fill this thing up. I'm not gonna jibber jabber. We got 15 hours of driving today. Keep going, drink, drink, drink. Oh, first fill officially in. So anyone wanna verify after the fact of how much it really costs? There it is, $81, 23 gallon, and our starting mileage is 162,923, and we got about 900 or so to go. Start burning the candle. Oh, we're getting close. There's Kansas City. Yeah, we're not here to digress about sports things. Let's keep trucking. Round number 2, 20. Whoa.
Oh, this one doesn't have a hole.
Yo,
okay.
You're wasting the precious lifeblood.
My bad.
Oh man, we're gonna have to deduct that off the total mileage used.
That's 75 cents.
I think it was like 4 cents, but yeah, something like that. All right, so this go around, we're at $68.39, 20.73 gallons for this fill up. We're just outside of Kansas City. I think we're technically in Kansas City.
We're out of Kansas City.
Are we in?
We're in Fawcett.
What's it? No, we're still in Missouri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're out of.
That's right. We got to travel up the edge of Missouri. Like we'll get up to like Iowa area and then jump over. So, anyway, back to it. Is that a boy behind us?
No, it's a Jeep.
It's a Jeep. Yeah.
Trust me.
Right seater duties.
I got my radar on at all.
Yo. Those are right seater duties over here. All right. Anyway, we could digress for hours since we're driving for hours, but we won't. Back to oh, did you see what I brought for the front of the car? Our new car. I'm not yet ready to give it away what it is. You guys are gonna have to stay tuned for a little bit longer.
2 hours later.
Because I think, yeah, we're in Omaha. The does that say Sap Brothers? The APPAREL restaurant. Yo, we should go there for dinner. Yo, we want to do that?
What?
Sunday?
What?
We'll be around this same space. Let's go back to the APPAREL restaurant and stop at the Horseshoe Casino on our way home.
Can we do that?
Like an hour. Dinner. on black, whatever we got left, less of gas money.
Yeah.
Is that how we do that?
Well, I'm down.
All right, let's do the, we got 7 hours, 29 minutes. Last year, I've learned, I've been educated finally. It's Sioux City. Sioux City.
What is it?
Sioux City.
That's what I said.
Yeah, Sioux City. Last year, this time, I called it Sioux City. Sioux Falls. Like, I could not say it every time. Like, Sioux. Every once in a while, I'll still say Sioux. Just say. How you doing, Sparco? You doing good? All right, we're at obligatory gas station, stop number, I think this is 3 now. It's like 50 degrees out here and it's kind of cold. Anyway, $81.52, 23.298 gallons this go around. We have got approximately, I think, 400 miles or so, something like that left. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, okay, let's put you down.
3 hours later.
All right, I was trying to get the, I was trying to do the obligatory gas station photo. It's freaking pouring out there. But, all right, let's go ahead and, it looks like the pump is stopped. So let's check what we got. Ooh, can we get it up to 45? Oh. All right, we'll get 16 cents. 12 gallons, 12.547 gallons, 45.16 cents out, 3.59. Oh, all right, let's go. Oh crap, it's still going. We're going to 47, 46.
By applying in speedway.com/career.
Ah, screw it, whatever. Oh, here we go again. Probably the sketchiest thing we've done. Keep doing. Passing semis in the rain, like the wind. Okay.
This shit is sketchy as a motherfucker.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
There's so much.
So bad.
There's the road.
There's a, okay.
Oh, there's the strip.
Oh, it's like a weird tunnel. Oh, shit.
12 o'clock midnight.
All right. So we've landed in South Dakota, and we're doing like the midnight, early Friday tour. Chazen always tells me about a very specific project that he's been micro squirting, of all things.
So
Chazen, what do we have?
This is a 1931 Model A engine running on fuel injection.
This is so cool. So where's the fuel injectors here on this?
On this? Over here.
Oh, look at that.
Hardline.
Oh, just one?
No, there's 2. It's one there, one there.
Oh, that's so
These are Siamese ports, so I have to spray the injectors twice. It fire like.
Oh, your O2 sensor.
Oh, we have 2 O2 sensors, one here and one underneath, because I need to measure the outer cylinders and the inner cylinders because they're Siamese ports. So I need to know if the inners are running rich and the outers are running lean, and then I can correct that.
Interesting. Dude, this is a wild build. Look at that little bitty transmission. Ain't it though? Now this is super cool. Super cool. So is this gonna go in one of these then at the end of the day?
No, it's going into a Model A.
Oh, Model A?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the guy's oil cans. I have a whole case of those from Valvoline. They're freaking cool. It's like the perfect random car guy gift. Just wait. There'll be a time when the nostalgicness and stuff like that is gonna be worth like hundreds of dollars. Can we start this thing?
Yeah, we can try.
Do we have to like crank it?
Day 2.
So let's start this thing off right. You guys still don't know what car we're driving, but we gotta do a parts run because, you know, I just threw all the spare parts into the truck, not the new parts. We gotta get them. Hopefully they got something. AutoZone, here we come, let's go. There we go, got it.
Did you forget about Sparco back there?
Oh, bro, you good? You whipping around. Does it fit?
It'll fit. Because
See if it'll slide on my tip. Oh, does it fit the tip? Yo, that'll go. Yeah, that fits. Okay, cool.
Is that too big of a filter?
It might actually be too long because that goes. It might be too long. We got anything else? Ooh, boost. Yes. Do we need any accessories?
It's for a manual.
Is it for a manual?
Yeah. I have these for my car. I
Oh,
just haven't
shit,
installed
look at
them.
that. All right, here it is. Here it is. Here's our new car. Bam! 2.7 liter, twin turbo, Audi Allroad 6MT. Look at that. Check that out. It does run. It kind of drives. We're gonna turn. It's already rear-wheel drive. It actually looks farther down in there than your typical like 2.7 car. It is missing a few things. Like we're missing the box that goes over there around that. We might put some plastic on it. It's got a weird EPC light on it. It doesn't want to like. We're gonna figure that out. First things first though. We got to get out of here and get it 400 feet over that way so that we can get on the lift and start working on it. Oh, and we got a bed full of spare parts in there to do the thing. So, not to mention we got a Traction Concepts LSD that we get to install in this, so we have all the grip, do all the burning things, just have maximum amount of grip and fun while we're doing this. You ready for this? What do you think?
Oh, I'm ready.
You like this? We'll see. You have it?
We'll see. We'll see.
So we got 12 hours to get this done. Start the clock. Hit it. Power steering was a little low, so we had to get, you know, this is a cheap car fix. We got the super truck out here doing the thing. Kids, don't try this at home. Actually, there is specific fluids for Audi stuff. This one's already kind of screwed up and beaten to shit. It's got 200,000+ miles on it, so at this point it don't matter. Fluid's fluid. Hydraulic fluid is hydraulic fluid. We don't care. Look at that. It's sounding better already.
Eventually.
Come on. Oh.
You happy?
I'm very happy. I'm very happy. It's out. Yo, look how tall she sits. We're gonna have to bring that thing way, way down. So it's on its way to the shop. Let's pack up real quick and get our way over there. All right, guys, welcome to a new upload. We're back in South Dakota, but before we get too far into it, I gotta do that whole contractual obligation thing. And this video is sponsored by Traction Concepts. Chasen, can I have that box? Awesome. Traction Concepts, oh, can I have a knife?
Right here.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Jack.
Yo, that's so bad. Traction Concepts is the #1 provider of LSD conversions on the market. Traction Concepts has been around for 30+ years, supplying LSD conversions for everything. It doesn't matter if you are a rear-wheel drive Audi or an all-wheel drive Audi. It doesn't matter what you have. You could have a 1960s Ford. You could have a 30s Bel Air if that exists. You could have a Zonda. That would probably make one for that. I might be false advertising. But they literally have everything. Whether it's a Ford F-150, a Ranger, a Mustang. I love how I'm naming all the crowd killers there. But more importantly, Traction Concepts and I have developed an LSD conversion for your rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive Audi. Chasen, can I have that? Awesome. Traction Concepts has sent us a care package for this particular upload that we're in. It is the Allroad. Now this specific one has an E and Y differential in it, and inside this box, they have sent us a little goodies to install it. So we're gonna get this thing installed. We've got all the stuff, yum stuff in here. But if you guys want to get your Traction Concepts LSD, jump over to tractionconceptslsd.com today. Peruse the thousands of different LSD conversions that they have. Use the promo code JackTrack10 to get yourself 10% off today, along with one of these pretty little Johnnies. Looks just like this. We're gonna get this thing installed and you're gonna see how easy it really is. But if you would like to just have this straight installed into your rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive Audi, you can go over to RwdyAudi.com and snag yourself up a rebuild service. We offer basic rebuilds and LS performance package that comes with a Traction Concepts LSD in it. So get over there today, guys, and head on over to Traction Concepts LSD. Use promo code JackTrack10 at checkout, and maybe we'll see you out there on the track. All right, guys, well, we got the car inside. It's been an event to get here. Oh, you know what I didn't do? No, we did our sponsor plug, LOL, contractual obligations. Not really, but like the real life talk of it is, when you make deals with companies like this, and I'm speaking more from the, we'll just call it small YouTube channel because we're less than 5,000. We're working on it. We're almost at 3,000 subs, which is freaking awesome. Speaking of which, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, do your boy a favor. Smash that subscribe button. If you haven't already, because you're one of the smart, lucky, creative few who figured out where the actual contest entry was. I know it seems like I kind of put it in a weird spot, but the reality is, to do one of these Traction Concepts LSDs, like to actually install it, it's not difficult, but I don't want to, I kind of don't want the person who wins it to end up just doing one of these on their shelf and it'd be like 13 years later, you know? Like, that's not cool. You guys want to use this stuff. These things are awesome. There's over 30 years, hundreds and hundreds of hours of development, thousands of hours developing the perfect conversion. I know personally, I've worked with them for over 2 years developing this, so I know it works. We have developed specific kits for street and race applications, and we're gonna be installing a street application in the new Allroad that we picked up. I've wanted one of these things for a long time. I think the first thing that we need to do is we need to change out the snap-on head. We got a fresh one. Hold on, we gotta size it. They sent us some new banners. Probably stick those somewhere on the back on there. Meanwhile, this car has a couple quirks. It's got an EPC light on. We're gonna figure out what's going on with it. It's got BCs already on it, so we're definitely gotta get the stance set up. Chazen is gonna work on angle kit thing. Last on, like, it's lower on the list than drivability. Drivability right now is our #1 concern. We also got a couple bits that I pulled out of the spare parts bin. Excuse me, a Project B5 tune, along with a Project B5 cold air intake that we're gonna stick on it. We've got a snub mount from 034 Motorsports that I've had for a while. It was on one of my old B5 S4s that we need to install. And we have favorite Amazon special LED lights, the Sanssouci. All this stuff I'll stick in the link in the descriptions below. Some of it might be affiliate marketing stuff. Some of it might not, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, YouTube says I gotta tell you, so I'm telling you. Here you go. Anyway, what do you think, Sparco? Do you like it? You like it? I seen you jumped in it already. We also got a headlight for it. We need to find a grill, and we need to put this over fender back on. We got a lot of stuff to do. We got 12 hours to do it. That's all there is to it. So let's get it done. Can you turn that demonetizing demon music off? You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, and we do it like we do on the Discover. I can't. I gotta sing over it. You're gonna make me full karaoke this thing. All right. So we already found this nice little rat's nest stuffed up underneath here. There was a towel, which I appreciate the thought of like protecting it because water tray. There's no, I don't know who took it out, but somebody took it out. The ECU box, there's a box that's supposed to, this is all supposed to go in. So never had it. All right, so right now the car has got a bit of a throttle body problem. EPC code's in it. And part of my thought here is that this water that might have gotten in here could be causing some sort of short in the physical plug. So we're just gonna pop these guys out. They're color coordinated, so don't worry. Oh, come on. All right. Cool. Oh yeah. It's not bad, but there's definitely moisture. It doesn't look like there's too much corrosion in there. Let's look at the plugs.
I mean, you got some.
Yeah, there's definitely moisture
some
in there.
crust in there.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna clean that all up, and we'll try again. I know he's in the process of getting a gas pedal in it, so
really got some corrosion on it.
I can see the standing water in them. All right, well, we've got some stuff to do. Objective #1 for this whole thing is we got to figure out the electronics to the best of our ability. If we can get it to a point where we can just like clear the check engine light, then awesome. But the way it sits right now, it has no pedal. It thinks its pedal is like non-existent, dead, left the chat, gave its 2 years notice 4 years ago. So
I have a question.
what do you got?
Okay. So this plug plugs into the block over there, right?
Yeah.
Why do you need this section?
It's probably an adapter harness for a different chassis or something like that, would be my guess.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about this little weird jumper harness that they have in here. There's 2 of them.
Yeah, allows you to swap B5. Like there's a weird thing that exists.
Yeah, it's something about the way the car is different than the driveline and what it was made for. Yeah, it's how Audi made universal parts. It's clever, very clever. Thank you, guys. Yeah, so I don't gotta ask you to turn the thing down. All right, let's see what's in the back of this thing. What do we got? We've got some Rotella T6 high zinc. We're definitely gonna end up using that. I hopefully don't have too much of a coil leak. What else we got? Oh, Hey, is this the new one or the old one? This is the old one. There's the dent. All right, so we got to transfer that onto there. I've never taken one of these apart, so I have no idea how that comes apart. Don't ask. This goes up there someplace. Is this your shirt, Chase? Part of a broken grill. Oh, we got a little shank up here. And a DeWalt bag. All right, we'll leave the DeWalt bag and the shank for changing. Does this got a spare? No, don't like this. This is cool, but it's like semi-dangerous. Oh, that goes up there. Oh, that's for the back window. Oh, that's cool. There's also one that goes across there that comes out this way. The coolest part about an Allroad, I can take my entire family, my doggo, put the pod on the roof, rip down to the tail after we got this thing figured out with air conditioning, rip around, and then throw everyone back in the car and we just like ride back out to home. So this thing's gonna get a lot of love through the whole process of figuring out what all is going on with it. How's it coming?
I think he's still working on the pedal.
I really want to open that sunroof and see if it works. What are your odds?
No.
No?
No, don't do it.
Jason, what do you think?
Probably a terrible idea.
You guys have no faith, I swear.
I also own an Audi product.
Yeah, but like, real talk, B5s are worse. B5s and B6s are worse than C5s. Like, C5s are the proper estate sedan. They were built with a little bit higher quality.
From the same manufacturer.
Yes and no. Yours was built for the guy who wants to go fast first and will sacrifice a broken part. This is built for the person who was meant for the outdoor adventure and wants to make sure he can always get the perfect amount of fresh air in. Just saying. It's a bunch of bullshit, is what it really is, but. Oh.
All right, what you need me to do?
All right, what's next? All right, it ain't all hopes and dreams and like beautiful sunshiny rainbows trying to save this Allroad. It's been sitting outside for over a year now. How long has it been out here, Chase?
A year, 1 year.
Only a year?
1 year and probably 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not near as bad as I thought. I thought it'd been there for like 5 or 6 total. This is what I was totally expecting you to say. Anyway, it does got some typical Audi problems. There is some water on the floorboard. This could be a combination of a few things. The openness over there. Maybe somebody left a window down. Possibly leaking sunroof drains. Sunroof drains on these cars are notorious for leaking. But I don't see any water stains on the pillars. So, my fingers are crossed. The drains aren't the problem. Somebody just screwed up. Yeah, it's still charging. Ah! 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 Nails on chalkboard. Come on. Oh, Jason. Oh!
All the way down. All the way down.
Oh! This is...
You got a cam? Got it? I'm not touching it.
But can you? Whoa! Low oil?
Oil pressure sensor.
All right, let's check your oil. Hold on, let's see if you've got oil in it. Well, then it's got oil pressure. Don't let that fucking lie to
It
you.
does have oil pressure. We used to have a gauge in here because the light was malfunctioning.
Oh my gosh. I guarantee the brake booster in this car gets all the brake pressure. All of it. You see how flat that sucker is? All right, try it again. My bad. My bad.
The wheelchair, the fucking sink off the wall. He goes, whoops.
All right, so it looks like we had a bad MAF sensor. I mentioned before I have this Project B5 that I saved actually out of Salsa Verde because it had a 2.7 in it as well. But when I shipped it up here about a year or so ago, I didn't think that I should probably send the intake tube, and well, lo and behold, the MAF sensor in this thing is dead. So we're gonna take the one out of the car that was originally in it, which is also happening up a Hitachi, so we can just swap them out. All's well, it's in well. MAF sensors are one of those, MAF sensor housings are one of those components that you gotta make sure it's paired with the ECU or with your tuner. A lot of tuners like to develop their own MAF housings or use specific MAF sensors and MAF housings. A super common thing to do on Audis of this age range are to take the Bosch ones out and swap in a Hitachi, and in some cases, actually vice versa. Once again, it's the resolution of them.
So it's how fast it can read, like its actual speed it can read, but it's also looking at the overall air values, how low and how high. Kind of like when you look at TVs, a 480p versus a 4K.
Yeah.
4K has much more resolution in it. Same thing with throttle bodies, but we don't even talk about that.
The what's broke? Oh, it's all right.
It's fancy.
Just shove it on there for right now. We'll wrap a zip tie around it if anything. I brought it just in case the one that was on here was a Bosch and we need to swap it out. I was like, I don't know.
Actually, my car kept blowing up MAFs because the old style sensors, if you look at the plug itself, every single pin was free floating in there. There was nothing to really separate it. The new style that you get from Dorman, they're all individually housed. So when my car would make hard drifts, I would
short the pin
before I figured it out.
That's awful. All right, cross your fingers. Let's see what we got.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hey! Hell yeah! That's one more problem. Let's, all right. See if we give us a little left. Oh yeah! Oh, we might have all the beans now. Yo, that sounds so good. Does it got one of those things in it? How high was that?
No, it's not a 2.
Oh, it's got the sauce. What was that, Art?
$4 grand.
Oh, nice, nice.
This thing is gonna be nasty.
Oh yeah. All right.
We gotta put a diff in.
Yeah. Time to do the fun stuff. We gotta get a diff in this thing. All right. There we go. Just set that right there. Perfect. Hold your cousin. Hey, is that a knife?
Knife.
Is it a knife?
Knife. It's a cricket.
Is it cricket? Ooh, that's nice. I actually like that. I really, really like that.
The striations on there is for when I'm pencil sharpening.
Not only great for cutting your silicone, but sharpening your pencil.
It's actually leaking around here too.
Or is that your lips?
No, watch.
Your lips have a poor seal.
I cannot confirm more than
I want to go up a little bit more. We need to put a snub mount on this. So these work fairly well, but they kind of suck. So we're gonna get that done. We got a set of downpipes that we can stick on it. He's gonna do steering angle kit things. We're basically going to give it the $2 angle mod. $2 angle mod, stay tuned, you'll see. But it involves cutting the bump stops off, doing some tie rod in things, modifying and trimming them a little bit. We may stick a set of downpipes in here. It just kind of depends on time. And then finally, while Donnie's working on the snub mount, I'm gonna be back here smashing out and touching and kissing this grimy, dirty diff. So for now, we're gonna just be putting in the Traction Concepts LSD. So the plan is to pop the carrier assembly out of the rear differential. And then for now, I was having the biggest blow-on moment, I swear. Anyway, we're gonna take the carrier assembly out. We're gonna break it down. He's got a buddy that a couple shops down. He's got a lathe and a Bridgeport that we're gonna get to use. So we're just gonna be able to throw the gears up on the lathe, run off what we need to, do the proper modifications, and get the LSD installed. So here's the Traction Concepts LSD. Let's get this thing open and see what we got here. Hold that thought. All right, so I've showed in the past several different applications, several different methods of doing an LSD conversion. Now, I'm not saying that I'm gonna cut corners on this one by using the reference of multiple methods, but this is a little bit more on the rugged or DIY side of things. We're not gonna do a full rebuild on the differential because we are completely in the field. We didn't bring axle seals and we didn't know the overall condition of the differential in this car, which really isn't, I'm gonna bite my words here in a second, horrible, because you guys don't see what I see, but it's not bad. It spins, it doesn't make any clunking sounds.
It's not driftable.
Yeah, it's not driftable, and it's not welded. Thankfully, thank you, car gods. Somebody didn't take a Lincoln locker to this thing.
Hey, Lincoln lockers are perfectly fine for people that are good at driving.
No. We ain't even gonna go there. So are LSDs. They are perfectly good for great drivers.
Actually, they would help people that can't drive.
So you should need one, is what you're saying.
I don't have a front wheel drive.
Anyway, we need to clean some of this stuff off because you guys have seen in the past, I complain about dirty bolts and nuts. We're not gonna make this thing look old, like super pretty and shiny, but we do got to do some cleaning to make sure we can get it apart. Here's our objective. So our goal is we're gonna take both of these heat shields off. They're gonna stay off, they're not going back on. We're gonna disconnect both axles from both sides, all the bolts, and then we're gonna come up here. I wish we had a light.
I'm looking for the light right now.
What type of gas scraper are you?
I fed you.
He did feed me, it was freaking amazing. Oh, those are full of crap. What seems to be a problem here? You got the thing upside down and backwards?
No, I don't.
Said he tried it both ways.
I tried it both ways. You flip it over, and the holes don't line up.
All right, so in this bracket's defense, it is made for a C5 A6, not an Allroad.
But we can always use the other one if we really have to.
I mean, we really don't want to, but
What, the other?
yeah.
It should go this way.
You should go that way. Out, in, there you go.
Whoa!
We almost died. So we got one side completely loose. All those are, yeah, that is loose, trust me. This side, we're still trying to get some bolts cleaned, but it is what it is. We're doing it. We are doing it.
Mine from earlier?
Possibly.
Did you open one?
No, I drank mine earlier.
Okay.
Red Bull for the win.
Red Bull.
You got your wings yet?
Red Wings?
Yeah.
Oh, they're right here.
Uh-huh. Your heater sounds like an air raid siren kicking on.
That's how you know it's working.
And this is how you know a diff has definitely got a leak in it. Do you guys see that? I pulled the axle bolts out just to loosen them, and there's enough fluid that's somehow leaking from in here to this side and actually allowing what looks to be like gear oil to pass through. That's kind of impressive. But once again, this car's got like 201,000 miles on it, so it's in dire need of a full rebuild. Yeah, I mean, it's literally got oil coming out of every single orifice, but here nor there. We're gonna take care of it. We are gonna take care of it. There's one, last one. There we go. One, put the bolt back in. All right, do the other side, same thing. All right. Now we got these guys out of the way. Let me see that. All right, so now that we got the axles out of the way, inside of there is our bolt. So we gotta get both of those axle bolts out of the center cups, and then we can start taking all those axle cover bolts out of the carrier cover.
Yellow handle.
So as a cameraman, Donnie has not yet to understand that he has to change the angle of the dangle sometimes. I'm sorry, Traction Concepts. I didn't realize this thing was gonna be so nasty down here. I didn't realize I saved a car that died in a field.
Hey, there's fluid. And it looks, oh, because we did refill it.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you it looked brand new.